Hello everyone, Namaste. I hope you're all keeping very healthy and very safe. And today we'll talk about hamstring flexibility. Now hamstring muscles are the muscles that are right under your knee, at the back of your thighs, which eventually connects here up to your hips, glutes. Now these muscles become extremely stiff because of our sedentary lifestyle. We don't stretch a lot in our routine life. We spend most of the day either just sitting or just standing. So I'll be telling you a couple of postures, a few asanas right now that will really help you make these muscles very flexible and relieve a lot of tension resting in these muscles. So we'll start with Janu Shirshasana. For this I want you to start with your left leg, straighten your left leg in front of you. Now make sure that your foot is upright, it's not falling on either side. It's upright, pointing towards the ceiling and slightly flexed inwards, and your right foot is resting against your left inner thigh. Now make sure that your hips are not open. Try and square your hips. Alright, this is actually very simple. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly start bending forward. Catch hold of your shin, your ankle, your foot, whatever is comfortable wherever you are. Make sure you're not doing this. You want your back absolutely straight. If you want a slightly deeper stretch, you can also place the block and go all the way down. Inhale, slowly come up. Hold this posture for at least 45 seconds to a minute in the beginning. You can also use a strap, anything to hold your foot and stay here, or you can just hold your leg. Repeat on the other side. Inhale and exhale, bend forward. Now the idea of this posture is to feel a very good stretch in your hamstrings, in your calves. So make sure that you're not mildly holding your leg. You should be feeling a good intense stretch. It should be really pulling the muscles for them to make it more flexible. What we'll do next is Paschimottanasana, or seated forward bend, which is very similar to Janu Shirshasana. Keep both your legs absolutely straight. Now make sure that you maintain your back absolutely flat throughout. Inhale. Exhale, slowly start bending forward. If you're here, it's perfectly fine. If you're feeling a good stretch already, then stay here and keep breathing. It's very important to constantly keep breathing whenever you're stretching. Keep going deeper with every breath as per your capacity. Stay here. If you think very flexible by the time you're here, maybe hold your feet. Hold your toes, whatever is comfortable for you, and eventually just completely bend forward, but keeping your back absolutely straight. Now make sure that you really try and push yourself. Otherwise, if it's just a mild stretch, then you'll probably stay here for a while. You really want to push yourself, so you increase the flexibility here. Do all the stretches for the hamstring flexibility for at least 45 seconds to a minute. And try and do at least 3 to 4 repetitions. Start with maybe 2 repetitions and go up to 3 to 4 depending on how good you feel in that stretch. The next posture that we're going to do is Ardha Hanumanasana, or also called half split. For this I want you to be on your knees. Take support initially. Make sure that your back foot is absolutely straight in line with your knee. You're going to straighten your left leg in front of you. Now both your legs should be hip wide. Make sure that your leg is not somewhere here or not somewhere here. Try and stay here in one line, and your foot is flexed inwards, pointing towards the ceiling. Now inhale, exhale, slowly start bending forward. Now this is a slightly intense stretch, so you may feel that you are not able to bend this much also. It's perfectly fine. Hold the blocks here and stay. Make sure that your back is absolutely straight and you're not opening your hip. Try and really square your hips and stay here. Reduce the distance as per the capacity. If you feel very flexible here, remove it and go all the way down. But make sure your foot is not falling on the outside or inside. It's really upright and pointing towards the ceiling. And stay there. For the next posture, I want you to lie down on your back. Grab a towel or a dupatta, or if you have a strap, anything would do. Wrap it around your foot and get it all the way here. If you have a relatively longer dupatta, then you can start with your foot down. Inhale, and as you exhale, you lift your leg. Now if you're somewhere here, hold the posture for some time and try and keep lifting your leg as per your capacity. Make sure that your foot, your ankle, your knee and your hip are all in one straight line. Keep pulling it, keep pulling it, keep pulling it. Make sure that your knee remains straight. If you feel extremely flexible here, you can hold your toes and keep pulling it. Hold this posture for at least a minute. Try and take it up to 1.5 minutes. Do it for at least 2 to 3 times and repeat on the other leg. Inhale, exhale, lift your left leg, hold your toes or the dupatta or strap and just keep pulling it till the time you feel a very good stretch. Stay here for a minute and then as you inhale, slowly bring it down. Next we'll move on to Uttanasana, also one of my favorite postures. For this I want you to grab either blocks or anything that can give you elevation. Yes, your feet would be hip width apart. Inhale, raise your hands above your head. Exhale, keeping your back absolutely flat. I want you to find yourself somewhere here. Now make sure that you're not curling your back. Your lower back and your upper back is completely straight. We want to feel a good stretch behind our thighs, behind our knees, our calves. So find yourself in this position. You can very gently, very softly bend your knees in order to straighten your back more. Keep your chest nicely popped out. Hold this posture. If you're feeling a very good stretch already, stay here for at least a minute. If this is too intense, then give it a slightly more elevation and stay here. Make sure you really want to keep your back straight and your legs absolutely straight or very mildly bent. If this is too easy, find yourself on the mat. Your fingers can be touching the floor. Hold your toes. Keep your hands under your feet. Whatever is comfortable for you. Try and let your back remain straight and try and straighten your knees as much as you can. Hold this posture for a minute and eventually go deeper, 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 deeper. Inhale, slowly come up and repeat this at least 3 to 4 times. For the next posture, I want you to increase the distance between your legs, 2.5 to 3 feet. Turn your left foot out. Now make sure that your hips also turn with your left leg. So ideally your hips should be facing in the direction of your left foot. Now grab the boxes, the blocks or anything that can give you that height. Keeping your back absolutely straight. The back foot can either be perpendicular or slightly inwards, 45 degrees inwards. Inhale. Exhale, keeping your back flat. If you're here, it's perfectly fine. Just stay in this posture. Here, whichever is your maximum stretch. You should feel a good stretch here, keeping your back absolutely straight. Very important. Your back must be straight. Slowly, slowly, slowly keep going down. If this is very intense, hold this for at least a minute. Lower or all the way down. Try and incorporate this posture in your practice every day. It's excellent for increasing the hamstring flexibility. Inhale, slowly come up and repeat on the other side. Now what I want you to really keep in mind is that to become more flexible, you have to really push yourself. But make sure you don't push yourself so hard that you injure yourself. Find your painful comfort. It would be painful, stretching is painful, but you should be able to hold it for at least a minute, minute and a half and keep breathing. Breath is very important for flexibility in all your postures. While you're stretching, keep breathing.